going to give it a minute or so just to make sure we are all live and technology is doing its thing. So I hope you've had a good couple of days. We've had rain, but we have a lovely day today. So I actually have a load of washing out on the line in the sunshine, which is very nice. Done some housework this morning, and now I'm here with you. Very excited to share my card. Hello, Charlotte. Welcome, welcome. So we are down, by the way, my name is Ellen Woodbridge. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia. I'm an hour and a bit north of Sydney on the sunny central coast of New South Wales. I say sunny because there's full sun, but it is meant to rain this afternoon. But it's better than raining the whole day as we've had the last couple. So, and we even got down really low. Oh, no problems, Christine. Welcome to you and your grandson. So lovely to have you here for however long I have you, and you've always got the replay to catch up on later. So we are down to our last couple of days of our joining special. So basically this is joining my Stampin' Up! Team if you're in Australia, and for $60 you get $235 worth of Stampin' Up! Product. There is another joining special which is $169 for $344 worth of product, but I think the $60 one is better value because the extra $100 that you'd spend on the second one, you can put in an order, you can earn rewards, save 20% on the order, and do all the things. Sorry, Owen's just walking out the door, and Joy, Lavender's girlfriend, was roughing up Louisa last night, and there's a half of Louisa at the front door because I didn't have time to vacuum it up this morning. It's actually quite funny. So if you are a part of my team, I have a great little community of people. We meet up once a month on Facebook, oh my god, in person and on Zoom at the same time. I have my own Facebook group, and you can be a part of my team leaders Facebook group, so full of inspiration, great community of people, and yeah, you get your discount. You don't have to do anything that I do. You don't have to do videos. You don't even have to sell to people. If you want to buy for yourself, you can, or if you just want to stay for a few months and then go back to being a customer, that's cool too. But it is such a great special. Hey Miss Cheryl. Hey Diana. Oh, you're cloudy. Okay, I'm happy to send the rain up to you, Diana. We've had it for a few days, so I'm happy to send it on. All my plants are now well hydrated. So I've told you about the joining special. So today I am grabbing out my branching out stamp set again. So last time, this is the branching out stamp set, and this I used the dies on my Tuesday video. I originally bought the dies, and then my team leader Linda Dalkey, she made a couple of cards that I saw, and I went, I really need this set, so I bought it. I should have bought it as a bundle and saved 10%, but sometimes life just doesn't work that way. So on a previous video, I made this card and this card, and today I haven't even grabbed out the card we're making today. I've got to get together my kits and get out all my bits, because this is a card I made on my team meeting. The card is just over my shoulder on my board behind me, so it is a bit blurred, but it is there, so you can see we're using some fiery red today. And the card, or these, oh, it shows up. Yellow doesn't show up well on videos, but these pine leaves, I don't know, there is a word, pine needles. When I did them in red, they reminded me of, I think, my Ned Kelly grevillea. I've got a couple of them in my front garden and really reminded me of those. So that's the card we are going to make today. Oh, you just got the branching out bundle. Fantastic, Charlotte. Hey, oh, happy to send it your way, Diana. Hello, Beryl. Hello, Lisa. Happy to have you all here. Well, I am not going to put off the crafting anymore. I mean, when do we actually? I am putting off crafting at the moment. I am a little overdue for an assignment. I've got everything there, but I'm on holidays from work and I'm just trying to chill. So I really do need to get to do it though. Make the card. It's a colour challenge, so I'll share that with you on my blog and on the Facebook page in November. So it's not November yet. Technically, I'm not late. Ah, dear oh dear. So let's flip around. I'll turn off the light and we will get started. So how is everyone? Has anything happened since the last time I saw you? Please share. We haven't got, we're missing a few faces today. Everyone must be busy. Margine hasn't popped in yet. Oh, and we're right. And we do a bit of a zoomy zoom. Not zoom in and zoom out, just zoom in, please. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. I'll leave you with stamp set and I shall turn off the light. Yes, Miss Virgil, you can come in when you're ready. Come on. Louisa is like half asleep, just staring at me. Oh, she's a funny girl. She will probably trot in at some stage because someone made a noise. She's a funny dog. Considering she's an actual working dog, she does some funny things sometimes, but you get the harness on her and she works perfectly. I suppose I need to get the card that we're making, so I shall stand up again. Oh, and we have our kitty cat friend under my back table. I went, that's not Louisa, she's inside. No, it's our kitty cat friend from up the road. She's a very pretty cat. She does like our backyard for some reason. And I actually went to school with her owner's daughter. Very small world. I do live in the area where I went to school and then my children ended up going to the same school as well. So small world. Okay, so I need early espresso and basic white. It's actually fairly simple. Now this is one I made in our team meeting, so it's a little different to the first one. And then next week I will show you the card that has brand new product on it. Okay, so we're making two because I made a full card at the team meeting. Charlotte, you spent the day organising several packs of cardstock plus more ink pad storage. I love organising. Now my ink pads start the second tray from the bottom. That's good. Hello, Miss Bonnie. I've missed you. Lovely, lovely to have you here. So I don't need the card bases right now, so I can pop them aside. So this, oh, I haven't even put embellishments on this card, so I shall have to remember to embellish this at the end. So this is the card we're making today using the branching out stamp set. And I will show you these ones that I've previously made up front, up close. Who's hers? Or Cheryl? Oh, Cheryl, you've got a new name. So sorry, I'll bring this card back a bit. Hello, Julie. How are you? Sorry, not laughing at you, Julie, I promise. Laughing at Bonnie's misspelling, and that is so something I would do. So, as I said, I collaborate with one of my team members for cards that I'm making, and I showed her a photo of this card and I said, oh, I want to remake it. Well, how do you reckon it'd look in red? And she said, oh, that'll look really good. And she mentioned my grevilleas out the front as well. And so I went with Poppy Parade, and I knew I'd use soft sea foam on this card, and I thought, oh, some soft sea foam greenery in with the flowers would look really good, because I didn't add any greenery on this card. I just added the dottage at the end. So I thought, oh, I'll do it a little bit different. Hey, Renee, how are you? So I added that. Now, we do have the pine cones in here as well. So I thought, oh, when I do this on my video, should I add some pine cones? Just a couple. So tell me what you think. Hey, Lynn, I'm so sorry I missed you there earlier, but I can see your comment now. Oh, no, that's very rude, Sharon, that the chat wouldn't open. How rude. Okay, so the colours I have used on this card, just so we know what we're playing with to start off with. So I've got Pecan Pie for our branches, Poppy Parade for our flowers, Soft Sea Foam for our leaves, and I've got Early Espresso just to bring everything together for our sentiment and our card base. Okay, so I'm going to start at the start with our branches in Pecan Pie. So, oh, I did empty all my blocks since I last saw you. Oh, open this up. So we do actually have 2 branches plus an extra little branch. On these cards, I only used this one big branch, but I used it 3 times. So it doesn't look like the same branch because they're different orientations. So I'm just going to use this one branch again. As you can see, it's already very well used. And I think I'm going to pop everything on blocks right now. Okay, just let me grab my scrap paper, because many of you know my theory of putting the stamps on paper and just letting them relax into the shape that they should be. If I put them on glass, it clings to the glass and distorts the stamp. Okay, so this just fits on this block. There we go. So I've got that one mounted. Now we do have 2 different pine needle groups. We've got one that's further apart and one that's closer together. And I tend to go for the one that is closer together. And also for the greenery in soft sea foam, I just used the single one. Okay, now what else? I think on one of them I'm going to grab out an extra color, maybe grey granite or basic beige, and put a little bit of dottage around. So I don't want to use the big one. I think I just want to use the little dottage, which is the one up here. Okay, and sentiment I will work out at the end. That is not neat. Oh, yes to pine cones, said Bonnie. Okay, so, oh, they're both the same size. So I shall grab out one of those as well. And this one I'm going to put on a bigger block than what I actually need, because I want to be able to see the surroundings of where I'm going to stamp this down. So there is a method to sometimes why I use big ones. Oh, let me open this again. And we said yes to pine cones. This will be the first time I've used the pine cones, actually. This is the first time I've used this one. So it's going to be extra sticky. And I'm going to just wipe my finger over this so that gets, ouch, nice and cloudy. Okay, so stamp set, I will use this actually, because there will be some stamping off the edges. So I think I will put these to the side because I don't need them just yet. So I'm going to stamp the branches on both card fronts first. Okay. Now, so any of my lovely watchers who are not already, who weren't Stampin' Up! Demonstrators at the start of the month, have you joined because, have you joined because of the special during the month? I'm curious to know. I'll do something up there. And I want to kind of leave this space at the bottom free for my sentiment. So that's why I used 3, or I am using 3. But I do use 1 in its entirety going diagonally down, and then I go from there. So I use 2 here. Damn, that's okay. I'm not going to reline that up. And then I just use kind of a single branch, but I use less of down here. So they are completely done. Now these cards don't take long because we are just stamping. Hey Nick, how are you? Haven't seen you for a while. I hope you've been well and busy and recovering. Are you still working at the moment while you're in recovery? I've been meaning to ask. I was curious. Because Nick's a school teacher. So I was wondering. I just put my whole finger in that. That's okay. So let's close this and flick and close. Awesome. So we're finished with, I think we're finished with the pecan pie. I'm just going to consider what colours I want the pine cones to be. Just thinking. Oh, you rejoined yesterday, Charlotte. Oh yes, I have a demonstrator that I've had for a very long time. She's rejoining, and so she could work out what she wanted in her kit. I showed her the pre-order items, and she was super excited about the pre-order items. And that's a thing about joining up as well, because we do have pre-order items at the moment. You can order those in your starter kit, which is great. So that's normal. And no, I don't want that there. I want greenery up there. So that happens whenever there is a pre-order. If you join at that time, you can always order from those products. So I'm kind of just getting everything in the middle. Okay, I like that. And then I'll go around with the leaves. Hold on, I'll just bring this card in here so you can kind of see where I'm going. So they don't take long. This won't be a super long one. I'm not reinventing the wheel today. I'm just sharing a different way to use these stamps because they are actually very versatile. So they're not just pine needles. They can be flowers. What else could we do with these? Let's do some brainstorming. How are you, Shaz? It's not too late in the morning for you, which is good. And this one, I think I'm going to go downwards rather than upwards. So I went up on this one, and this one I'm going down. So that'll leave a little bit of empty space. So I think I'm really happy with those. So close this one up for the moment. Butterflies. I don't have funny hair on one of our animal stamps. That is a really good one. I don't have any butterfly stamps that are small enough to go with the perspective of this stamp set. I will definitely, sorry, I am looking through. Okay, Pretty Florals doesn't have, that's in the wrong spot. Oh, actually, isn't it? I don't know. Pretty Florals doesn't have butterflies. Delightful Wishes doesn't have butterflies. Layers of Beauty doesn't, neither does Extraordinary Flora. The Dinosaur set definitely doesn't have butterflies. Thankful Garden does not have butterflies. Mix Floral has ladybugs, but no butterflies. And Beautiful Butterflies, I'll show you how big they are. So in comparison, these would look totally out of place. Totally out of place. So yes, and that's the extent of my stamp collection that would have butterflies in them. I do have my brushed brass butterflies that I could use. Thank you so much, Nick. I'm glad you like this card. Okay, so I've also got to do something about this. So I've taken my single, just my single pine needle stamp, and I will call them pine needles because that's what I presume they were actually. I'm going to put the piece of paper under this because I will be going over the edge. So I'm assuming the pine needles were why they were actually designed. Now, because we've got a little bit down here, I'm adding some there and just some there. So going off the edge really does help how organic the card is, and it does help with perspective. And I think I want one just off there as well. Great. So you've got all of these bits. You can use them if it's not quite connected to a branch. That's okay too. And just one up there. So it's nice. I've encased the flowers with the greenery. And then we'll go back with pine cones. You could make a butterfly by stamping a single pine needle bunch twice back to back. Yes, we could, Charlotte, but I don't have the room on the card. The way I've done it, it's just wouldn't quite work. But yes, that will be a very, very pretty butterfly actually. Now down here, I'm just going to leave this spot for last. Down here I have one, because going over the branches is totally okay, because that pine needle could actually be behind that branch. So it all works. Hey, Anne, lovely to have you here. I was wondering how everything was going, because we normally have you here. Okay, so I've done the bottom, done the top, so I'm just looking at this area. And I do like the subtle colour of the soft sea foam. So it just means that the flowers actually really do pop, and the leaves are just there to give that look of greenery. Now, I am going to do, just on my scrap paper, what Charlotte suggested, making a butterfly. So just with this ink, we can go 1, and we can go 2, and that creates a butterfly. What else could we use in here? Oh, the little branch could be a body. This, where is it? This little branch here could actually work as a body. Oh, the things we work out. It's still spatially, I think it's going to be a bit big for the card, but oh, that works. That works. Oh, nice. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm glad you're able to help him. Yeah. Okay, no problems. That's good. I know you won't be abandoning me. Not that I ever would think you would. I know, Charlotte. I'm happy to help. Okay, pine cones. I think there will be just a couple. Do we do the pine cones in the pecan pie, or do we go to, did I seriously do that? I don't think I got any on my white shirt. But yes, I did just drop that ink pad on my white shirt. Let's see. I don't think I got any on there. I'll have a look at my screen. No ink on my white shirt. I did question getting dressed wearing the white shirt. With good reason by the sounds of it. So these are the two we are looking at for the pine cone. I'll have a drink while I get some answers. Thank you, Melanie. I don't know if the pecan, I'm just thinking of the pine trees in my area. I'm thinking the pecan pie. I think the early espresso will just be a little too dark. Okay, so I'm going to stamp it off first because I haven't used this stamp before today or before right now. Oh, that looks really good. Okay, so I can see some spots where they can go. That works. And then I've got one just off here. Oh, dear. That one's just going to look rustic. It actually looks totally fine. And we've kind of got one in here. So you can see where I've got those loose branch edges. That will just work perfectly. So I think 3 is a good number. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Yes, I do like a thumbs up. It does help other people find me. Oh, Charlotte, I was just reading your message. Hello, Mr. Bobby. How are you? Okay, so I could put one up here as well, but I'm not sure, and I just got the edge. I think I'm going to leave it at 3. And then we've got to think about, I might leave that one with pine cones, and I might use some dottage on this one. So then we have like 2 different looks. So we're experimenting with these ones, which I like because I've already done the card twice. And you saw me, like, I've done it like this and then just added the sentiment and embellishments. So that worked really well. But we're just going that next step further. And my girls had quite a lot of card making when we got to this one. They were like, oh, we've had enough. So the simple stamping of this was like perfect for them. I think I might even like stamp off. Yeah, that's good. So this is grey granite, and just a little bit here and there. Like that there. Must remember to stamp off. Then I like that there. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it in the middle, if we need dottage in the middle, but I somehow don't think we do. I just don't know how it works. I did it, and I'm kind of, I'll put a little bit here, but leave this bottom part like without dottage. We can always add it in over the sentiment. Do you know what? I feel like I've got to do the whole thing now. And that's not a bad thing. It just is. And now just a little bit in there. Oh, I need to add a little bit at the top because, you know, we're doing it now. We're doing it now. We've got to... And I'm thinking just a titch in here. So... that works. Okay, so we've got our dottage and our pine cone versions. So far, these are the 2 versions I have, and then this is the original version. So we've got very simple, we've got the 3 pine cones, and we've got some dottage. Now, who stole my scissors? I thought I'd put them back. Oh, which one do you like the best, Michelle? We're just about to add sentiments. Welcome, by the way. So sentiments, I need to have a look. This stamp set has fantastic sentiments, actually. So you've kind of got a bit of everything. So wishing you a day filled of many happy moments. That goes really well with the happiest birthday wishes. You've got thinking of you brings joy to my heart. To a very special someone. Send lots of loves from our family to yours. That could work for Christmas. Then we've got a nice scripty hello. So and then we've got a friend. So on one of my alternate cards that I've made previously, I put hello friend. With the pine cones, you think, Michelle? Yeah, they're different. You can do so many different variations. See, wishing you a day filled with many happy moments. It just fits well in that space. Although this one could have, so let's have a look. So, yeah, don't flip on me. See, this one fits in very nicely there. And what about happiest birthday wishes? I think will nestle in really nicely in there. So I'm going to use two different sentiments, but both in the early espresso, which is hiding under a few things. Hello. Well, I was influenced to get this stamp set, Michelle, just saying. I already had the die set, and then I saw my team leader, Linda, do some very lovely things with the stamp set, and I was influenced to buy it. So this is pretty much my 3rd/4th card using the stamp set. Okay, so I really do. I'm just going to go for it with this one. Okay, I think I've used happiest birthday wishes before on another card, but I will just run my hand over the stamp just in case. Sorry. Is throwing ink pads across the table? You have to learn. No, Charlotte, it's literally a me thing. So I'm going to remove this card. So if I drop anything, it's not going to get ink on it, or more ink than I have already added to the other cards already today. There are a couple of boo-boos on both, but that's okay. I'm just very good at throwing things and dropping things. I think it's a superpower. Okay. That looks lovely. No, it is not straight, but that's fine. It's fine. Okay. And that one does sit perfectly just there. Okay, so the question is, do we need to do Winker Stella on the flowers? Just drop them, Charlotte, then they will fly on their own. That is actually very true, Cheryl. You have that right. Okay, so just pop these on here. I have my 2 early espresso card bases, and whilst I am here, I shall grab our holographic resin dots because they pick up the green really, really well, and they just look amazing. Okay, bone folder. So can't forget those. A little wink on the tips of the needles. Okay, Charlotte, let me grab that as well. I think I gave it a new space. I did. In other words, I popped it in a different spot, but I remember. Oh, it's called showmanship. I don't know if people buy more because I have a disability and I drop things seriously. But look, if you think it's going to work and encourage people to buy products, I shall continue doing it. You can impress your crafty friends, yes. Okay. Okay, 1 and 2. Glue is required. I don't think I impress anyone doing it, but I do love that you asked the question. Now, I have a glue goober. Have a good day. Bye. Okay. Right. Sorry, got kids leaving the house. Always feel bad when I don't say goodbye. It's like I do acknowledge you. Okay. That's one done. This is going to be two done. Dropping dies and ink pads on the floor is okay, but don't ever want to drop punches and try to catch them with your foot. No, Nicole, I think I may have done that one once or twice and not 100% do not recommend. Let's just say that. And by the sounds of it, and I've pinched my boob punching before as well. I definitely do not recommend that one. That one actually hurts a lot. Like, I know people have pinched hands and stuff like that, but yeah, I think I might be in the special one. Yes, please put it on the not to do list or the not recommended list. Oops. Okay. I think this one will just stay as it is. It's a little bit towards one side, but that's fine. Okay, so Wink Stella first, so then it has time to dry. Ouch, I dropped a punch down the basement steps onto the concrete floor. Of course, they are very, very robust. I've done it multiple times, Michelle. I haven't done it in recent history because we don't have the abundance of punches like we used to. No, I didn't, Nicole. Never any learning from the first experience. No. Okay, so Charlotte said just on the tips of the flowers. So we're just going to go, or on the tips of the needles. So we're just going to go on the tips of the needles. I think on the other one I did like the whole lot. But this time, no, we're just going to go subtle. Now, this is picking up the red ink. So we may have a little bit of a halo, but that doesn't matter. They're just moving in the wind. The gentle wind. Is it windy at the moment? No, it looks quite still outside. Oh, I've already done that one. Yes, I can see the shimmer on all of those. I am wondering if I have shimmer on my hand, but no, I don't. And then we will add our embellishments. Bless you. As you know, in the Woodbridge house, life just keeps on happening. Oh no, that's bad. Anne, hey Tanya, oh no. I did drop, and this is my latest one that was actually, I broke something. I was putting a little oil on my face, and I dropped the eyedropper, and the eyedropper's glass, and it smashed. So I contacted the company, and because I always buy from the same people, so I bought online, and I just had to pay postage, and they sent me a new eyedropper, which was great. Okay, so I just got any excess ink off. Okay, and I am definitely finished with that piece of paper now, so that can go back for another time when we need it. Grab my take your pick tool, and someone make me clean my coffee machine today, because it's coming up saying clean me, and David can't use the app on the coffee machine because we need to clean it. It's so annoying. Do you know that hot Tupperware container from the microwave can repaint? Do you know what, Nicole? As a child, we had, you know, the jugs that had the, you press a button and it was a Tupperware jug. And Mum used to buy the concentrate orange juice. So you'd pour in the concentrate, fill the rest with water, all great. So I had in the fridge, was taking it out to get a juice, Nicole. And I dropped it and the juice bounced to the roof and it stained. And it was only when Mum and Dad repainted like 15 years later that was no longer on the roof and the wall. So yes, I do know that, but spaghetti bolognese, that's definitely not coming out. That would have been a pain to clean up too. I mean, and Mum and Dad were at work, so I couldn't get up a ladder to fix it either, which was hard. Letting eggs boil dry makes an impressive ceiling decor. Did they burst, Cheryl? Oh, thank you. I'm so glad I'm not the only one, everyone. Thank you so much. But I did it when I was, I don't know, was I in primary school or high school or something like that? Oh, girls. This is good. This makes me feel so much better about when I drop things on video. Okay, so I've used the holographic resin dots and I just think they look amazing on this project. So I'll show you them close up. Because we've actually finished just a little. So I don't know if you can see the shimmer on the pine cone, but it is definitely on the flowers. But I know, Michelle, I meant to be doing a video and I'm laughing so hard. Oh, and Nicole, you're full of them. And cooking baked beans in the can in boiling water without a bunch of us. Oh, guys. At least we're giving what not to do cooking tips as well. Okay, and this is our dottage one. So the dottage is stamped off grey granite. So I think that works perfectly in the background. You melted the bottom of your kettle into the electric stove because it didn't come with a whistle. Now I set a timer. Your tea kettle. We've got a metal kettle, so if the power ever goes out, we can just pop the kettle on our like 2 camp burner, which I do bring inside to use. So I do have one of those, but it does have a whistle. So, and you can hear it when it boils. Okay, so this concludes the crafting. So let me show you the first couple of cards I've done in previous videos using this branching out stamp set. So this is one with the Merry Christmas stamp set that I did, and I added the berry embellishments, which just worked perfectly. And then I did this yellow one. So Anne was here and someone else. Thank you, Charlotte. Anne was here and someone else was here. Oh, yes, the blender. That's a classic one, Michelle. Yeah, absolutely. This was yellow flowers for one of the New Zealand trees, but I also have a yellow grevillea at the front as well. So that was reminiscent of that. And now I have 4 of these beautiful cards. So that was my original. No, these were my original 2 actually. Oh, I forgot embellishments on this one. Thanks for reminding me, guys. Nice to know we're not all perfect, ladies. I love it. Okay, so I think 1 and 2. I think that finishes that off. Sometimes there's enough room for 3, sometimes there's only enough for 2. Right, Owen's been making smoothies while he had been recovering from his wisdom tooth surgery, but he hasn't made them in a couple of days, and I'm hoping now that I've washed up the blender for the umpteenth time, which isn't one of my most favourite activities because the blades scare me. I'm hoping I don't need to wash it up for a while. But yes, I was very happy that it didn't go everywhere whilst he was making all varieties of smoothies. So this one was from class as well. So, and these ones were from today, where we added a little bit extra. Put ink on paper and put into letter spinner and spin, and it might be cleaner. Yes. Yeah. So this is using the branching out stamp set. Also, what comes with the branching out stamp set, and I don't have it here, but it is the branching out dies. So it does have a set of labels in the branching out dies, and it does have some flowers and everything like that. Oh, very nice, Bev. Nice day to get in the garden. It does have some greenery bits and bobs that go with the labels. So if you have any questions about today, please don't hesitate to ask. Also, if you have been thinking about joining, you only have until the end of tomorrow, which is Friday, to do so. If you have any questions, please just sing out. Sorry, I have to read Nicole's comment. You get a wicked spiral pattern, Charlotte. No, I did not do that to my blender. I have a kids art making tool that spins the colour. Oh my god, that's hilarious. You make spin art with teenagers too. Oh, that's so fun. I'd have to wear a hazmat suit so I don't get it on myself. So I'd come and do it with either of you two, but just have a hazmat suit for me so I don't get it everywhere. That sounds incredibly messy. Thank you so much for amusing me with your dropping and getting things like cooking disaster stories. I've been thoroughly amused today. Thank you so much. I will go and I will see you next Tuesday. Now, next Tuesday, I will be going through... You are a hazard, Nicole. Next Tuesday, I'll be going through the new online exclusives. So, thanks, Bonnie. So I'll be going through the new online exclusives. I will show you some samples that I have already made. I do have an online retreat with my team leaders team this weekend. So I will have some samples that have been designed by her. I'm also sharing, making one of the cards with the whole crew of everyone that will be making the retreat, but it's an online retreat. So we'll be doing it here from the comfort of my thing. No, Charlotte, I didn't get the bookshelf bundle. Linda did, and she's made some cute cards with it. It's very, very involved. There are so many die cuts. So if I was to get it, I don't know that it'd be one I'd do in class, or there'd be a heck of a lot of prep work with it, because there are so many like bits of the shelves to fill. So yeah, no, I appreciate it, but for the way I craft and the way I do my classes, it just wouldn't work. So yeah. Oh yeah, yep. I totally understand why you did, Charlotte. Yeah. Yep, and the thing is, with my hands as well, I just think I will get way too frustrated. And it's not that it's not gorgeous, it's just for those reasons being very fiddly. But Michelle, I'm assuming you've got that as well. We'll just keep chatting while the chat's still going. I'm assuming Michelle has it as well. And after cleaning the kitchen, I now need to go make lunch and make it messy. But I think I hear a lavender making food in the kitchen and messing it all up again. It never ends. Never, ever ends. Okay, well, thank you so much. Hey Margine, you were noted as being missed. I'm so sorry, we are just saying goodbye. And that's right, Michelle, not everything suits everyone. And that's why we have such a broad range of products in all different styles. So hopefully there is something for everyone out there. Okay, on that note, I will see you next Tuesday for new products, and I will be making a card with those new products, hopefully, as well, because going through an online exclusive is nowhere near as long as going through a whole catalogue. So you'll get to see the catalogue as well as seeing me make a card as well. So have a great weekend. Thank you, Bev. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate having you here, and I will see you soon. Bye.